The stuff was live. It was not an exercise in just trying to recreate Western stars. The stuff felt alive.
I had basically rough arrangements of everything, which I do sort of on my own. I'll come in with an acoustic guitar, I'll sing the song, then I'll run around and I'll play all the instruments. And it's very messy, but at the end of the day, I'll go home with something that sounds like I know what it's gonna sound like, and if it's gonna be a successful piece of music or not. I always liked strings. We tried to put strings on Born to Run just because it made things bigger. I always liked bigger. We initially put strings on Backstreets, Jungle Land, of course. So from when I was 24 years old into New York City Serenade, I had a tendency to just gravitate towards beautiful orchestral sound. So this record was a little bit of a fulfillment of an old fantasy where I was really able to put an orchestra to creative use. So it was a lot of fun.
As rock people, you don't always get to have that experience of being with people from the classical world and whose training is so different, but we can find a middle ground to make music together.
I would listen to these song demos and string demos Bruce had done, and he basically said, I want you to listen to that stuff and take it all in and just orchestrate it and make a symphony out of it.
It was a wonderful experience for me, but it really was about having great musicians and great musical direction.
Like a Morricone Western, you hear the expansiveness of the strings. The whole record is all about the American journey. To me, it's extremely cinematic. You are just transported someplace.
So when Bruce writes, he always has an instrumental melody attached to several of the songs. So what we do is we find a way to expand those melodies.
That's why Bruce is fun to work with, because there's always something new being thrown at you.
On the album, both Stones and Moonlight Motel are sung from the point of view of a single man standing alone. But in the film, you added a woman's voice, Patty, standing beside you. What did that bring to the narrative of those songs and the performance?
I should have done that on a record. I don't know why I didn't at the time, but as soon as we went to perform it, I said, Jay Pats, we should sing these together. When we gather around that microphone, ooh, there's a lot of live in there.
Patty and Bruce sing Stones was deep. It was such a Patty and Bruce moment.
I didn't even know I was going to do that much. At first it was, Pat's going to come by, maybe sing on 2 songs, maybe play guitar on a few.
This is really essential. The hardest struggles of my life was putting together a family. I was used to being on my own from when I was very young, and really Patty was the one who helped me leave that behind to a large degree and step into just adult life, with a family and kids and a home. We sing together in a way that you can only sing together when you've lived together for that long, The film is really kind of a love letter to her. Making the film, it allowed me to tell a story that I hinted at over the years in a lot of my work in a way that I've never told. The film is about making that journey to peace with having a life. Tonight the western stars are shining brighter again. Actually allowing yourself to have a life, being able to enjoy that life, along with all the pain and the happiness that it brings. That's just been a lifetime trip for me. And the western stars are shining brighter. That's also a continuation of the conversation that we've been having since I was a young man. Thank you for coming along with me. I appreciate that.